By 2050, the world's economic map will look nothing like it does today. The country that currently ranks fifth in GDP will leapfrog to first, while the current superpower slips to third. And the real shock? The nation leading the charge isn't the one you expect. The secret to dominating 2050 isn't just about size, it's about speed, demographics, and a ruthless focus on the future. Let's rewind to 1980. The United States and the Soviet Union were locked in a Cold War. Japan was the rising economic miracle, and China was a poor, agrarian nation with a GDP per capita lower than Zambia's. Fast forward to today, Japan's economy has stagnated for 3 decades, the Soviet Union collapsed, and China is the world's factory, pulling 800 million people out of poverty in just 40 years. The lesson? Empires don't rise by accident, they rise by design. And the countries that will dominate 2050 are already making the moves today that most of the world is ignoring. So who are they? Let's start with China. It's on track to overtake the US as the world's largest economy by 2030. But its real advantage isn't just manufacturing, it's out-innovating the West in critical technologies. By 2022, China was filing more AI patents than the US and Europe combined. It's leading in 5G, quantum computing, and electric vehicles, with companies like BYD outselling Tesla in 2023. But China's rise isn't guaranteed. Its population is aging faster than any major economy, and its workforce is projected to shrink by 200 million by 2050. So how does it stay on top? By becoming the world's leader in automation. In 2023, China installed more industrial robots than the rest of the world combined. By 2050, it plans to have AI-driven factories producing everything from microchips to spacecraft, without a single human on the assembly line. If China pulls this off, it won't just be the world's factory. It'll be the world's first fully automated superpower. But China isn't the only one making moves. India is the dark horse in this race. Today, it's the world's 5th largest economy. By 2050, it's projected to be second, behind only China. India's secret? Demographics. By 2030, it'll be the world's most populous country, with a median age of just 31, compared to 42 in China and 40 in the US. But India's rise isn't inevitable. Its infrastructure is crumbling, and its bureaucracy is legendary for slowing progress. So how does it fix this? By betting big on digital transformation. India's unified payments interface processes more transactions than all US credit cards combined. And its Aadhaar biometric ID system covers 1.3 billion people, the largest digital identity program in history. If India can turn its young population into a tech-savvy workforce, it won't just be a manufacturing hub. It'll be the world's back office, R&D lab, and startup capital, all in one. Now, let's talk about the country that's already punching above its weight, and is set to become the world's most unexpected superpower. Indonesia. Today, it's the 16th largest economy. By 2050, it's projected to be 4th. Indonesia's advantage? Location. It sits at the crossroads of the world's busiest trade routes, with direct access to China, India, and Australia. But its real power move? Nickel. Indonesia holds 23% of the world's nickel reserves, the key ingredient in electric vehicle batteries. In 2020, it banned nickel ore exports, forcing companies like Tesla to build smelters in the country. The result? Indonesia's nickel industry is now worth $30 billion, and it's just getting started. By 2050, it could control the global EV supply chain, making it the Saudi Arabia of the green energy revolution. But it's not just about resources. Indonesia's population is young, its middle class is growing, and its digital economy is booming. What about the current superpower? The United States isn't going anywhere, at least not yet. By 2050, it's projected to be the world's 3rd largest economy, behind China and India. But the US doesn't need to be number 1 in GDP to remain the world's most influential country. Its real power lies in its ability to attract and retain the world's best talent. The US is home to 60% of the world's top universities, 70% of its Nobel Prize winners, and the majority of its tech giants. But it faces challenges: political polarization, crumbling infrastructure, and soaring debt. If the US wants to stay on top, it'll need to adapt, doubling down on education, immigration, and innovation while fixing its weaknesses. Finally, there's the wild card. Nigeria. Today, it's Africa's largest economy. By 2050, it's projected to be the world's 9th largest, bigger than Germany or the UK. Nigeria's population is set to double by 2050, reaching 400 million, making it the 3rd most populous country on Earth. But its median age is just 18. Nigeria's rise isn't guaranteed. Its infrastructure is weak, its institutions are fragile, and its economy is still dependent on oil. So how does it avoid the resource curse? By diversifying, and fast. Nigeria's tech scene is one of the most vibrant in Africa, with startups like Flutterwave and Andila attracting billions in investment. And Nollywood is the 2nd largest film industry in the world. If Nigeria can turn its young population into a digital workforce, it won't just be Africa's economic leader. It'll be the continent's first true superpower. So what's the takeaway? The empires of 2050 won't be built on size alone. They'll be built on speed, innovation, and the ability to turn challenges into opportunities. China is betting on automation. India is betting on its youth. Indonesia is betting on resources. The US is betting on talent. And Nigeria? It's betting on its people. But here's the thing: no empire lasts forever. The countries that dominate 2050 will be the ones that adapt fastest, innovate hardest, and never stop looking ahead. And if history has taught us anything, it's that the next superpower is always the one you least expect. So if this story gave you a new perspective on the future, hit that subscribe button. Because every week, we break down the empires that shape our world, past, present, and future. Drop a comment below: which country will surprise us all next? Like and subscribe to Empire Explained for more stories on history's greatest empires.